either change things or just go in under a rock. Go under a rock.
Hey everybody!
Hi.
And welcome back to Hot Cocoa TV with
Dani
and Nixx. So we wanted to talk about, why Black History Month is still relevant.
Yes.
Because some of y'all have us think that it ain't. Where do we even begin with this?
I mean, for one, Black History Month and Black history in general. Okay, the reason why Black History Month exists is because, first of all, it started off as a week-long celebration and acknowledgement of Black history in the States in the 60s or the 50s, I can't remember. Either way, then they realized that, you know what, this is kind of important. Let's extend this to a whole month.
Because Black people are lit.
We cool. I mean, but the issue is that there's a lot of young Black people who don't know anything about our history.
Oh God, yeah. It's
like,
really sad. As the predominant culture doesn't really acknowledge us, or has a designated month to celebrate themselves. Because if you look outside, you look at what you're taught in your books, at school, around you, on TV, that's celebration everywhere. And then so when people start getting upset, I'm wondering why, because your culture is literally
all the time,
everywhere.
Yeah.
But you know what? Can't people just have a space for themselves to big up themselves?
Yeah.
Like, big up yourself.
And for you to learn about us, like we learn about you all the time.
Exactly.
Like, why wouldn't you want to know about us? I don't see why you wouldn't want to know about us. Like, we're cool. Like, you have already claimed for us that we're cool. Like, we already know. You know. So it's just like, why not want to know more? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it also helps us appreciate ourselves.
yeah.
Remind us of who we once were and who we still have yet to be.
You don't know where you're going until you know where you're coming from.
Exactly. Sankofa.
Yeah. I just think about my own high school experience with Black history, and my high school opened in 1964 and didn't acknowledge Black History Month in any remarkable way until 2008. 2008. It was a student initiative. It wasn't like any of the teachers in our school were just like, you know what, maybe we should do something for Black History Month because we have a Black population of students. No, it was like we had to plan everything, and even the months leading up to it the assembly actually happening, I would hear teachers in the hallway and sometimes even in the classroom talking about like, I'm not gonna send my kids to that thing. I don't see the point in it. So, I mean, I went to a school of the arts, so obviously all of the Black kids at my school, so we all put our own like artistic spin on celebrating our culture and celebrating our histories, and it was beautiful, and I was so proud to be a part of that group. And because sadly it was a student initiative that wasn't fully supported by our administration and by the teachers of our school, it fell off the moment that the group of us that had started it graduated from high school. Yeah.
Well, me growing up in a predominantly like white area, there weren't very many Black kids. I'm just recalling like a time where an elementary school of mine, they were supportive of that, of like Black History Month, but because there was a shortage of Black kids, and it almost felt like if there were enough, it would be like a giant spectacle anyways. But this is like looking back as an adult,
Yeah.
but like as a teen going into teenagerness before I moved to Brampton, there was a Black History Month play, and it was about Rosa Parks. What they ended up doing was they took those little white children, painted them brown, and told the story of Rosa Parks. Now, as a child, I knew something was wrong. I felt awkward, and I felt like almost like a spotlight was put on me, rather than like expecting me to know.
Yeah, like you have to speak for
I have to speak
all of
for-
our ancestors
Because I think
Everybody coming
like
forward.
I'm every woman, I'm every black woman.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I'm Nicole.
Yeah.
That's who I am. I'm just me.
Yeah.
I wish I was every person, but I'm not. I'm me. That'd be too much crowd in my head.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
It's not fair enough to speak for their entire
No. And
for their entire group. But the sad reality is that we do end up having to speak for our entire group. So we always have to represent and always work twice as hard to get half the.
And like another observation is that as an adult now, I don't know much about Canadian Black history.
Yeah.
The extent of my knowledge is Africville, and we learn more about American Black history than we do our own and we're Canadian.
But not even all American Black history. It's just the three
major
staples: Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King. Anything outside of that is just like you're lucky.
If you have a chance, viewers, if you have a chance, check out the docu-series Eyes on the Prize. It's about the civil rights movement from the beginning all the way to the end, and it talks about like not only just the big three.
So yeah, tell us what you think. Do you think that Black History Month should be done away with? Like, what are the pros and cons of having Black History Month? Is it something that's worth even talking about?
Let us know
In the comments below.
Yeah, it did. And if you want to reach us, we will provide our contact. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
And share.
and share.
Bye.